What's up, guys? Sorrow Noospa back again, and today I bring you MMC's reformatted R16 Anarchus, the journalist. Although we all know him as DJD member Kaon. And here is a look at the box. Standard MMC fashion. Except for the difference with this box. You can open up. There's a neat little silhouette picture inside. Also, it's pretty neat. The box is held open and closed by magnets. So it's pretty different. A lot of the earlier figures had these boxes. And here is some of the poses and transformations on the back. All pretty cool. Other side. Yeah, like I said, all pretty standard. Now, take a look at the instructions. Pay attention to that. It's the box on. Oh, anyway, here's the card first. Here's the card. There you go. Picture of him, along with his drone, which I don't remember from the comics, but hey, more accessories the better, right? Here's the back showing his stats. A little blur right there. So if you want to check that out, you can pause the video. Alright. Here's instructions / comic book. Yet again, pretty standard for most of MMC stuff. It's got some pretty good artwork. I like the fact that MMC create their own canon for the characters that they're using. Since it's a third-party figures, we can't necessarily use, the actual true story for them, but hey, something. And inside the instructions. Transformation is fairly easy, but I think on this one, you may need instructions, at least for the treads here. It did give me a little bit of a problem at first. But once you get down pat, it's pretty simple. Also has that third, what I call a fan mode, because it's not something that he does in comic books, but hey, it's there. I'll probably show that transformation off too. Alright. Here's those accessories. First one is a spider drone. It's got 6. Although I guess technically it's not really a spider, is it? Because it only has 6 legs. So, most spiders, which are arachnids, have 8 legs, but whatever. I'm no one's zoologist or whatever. It's a spider. Shit. Yeah. Anyway, the legs being like so. Right there. Pretty cool. The base of the ball joint. So look around like that. And also, let's see. He also separates. Transformation purposes. Although you don't have to use him in the base transformation, which is the electroshock chair, but I mean you can. Something you can do. Yeah. Alright. And given that he has 6 legs, you guessed it right. He stands just fine. Let's see. It demonstrates that's right now. Let's see right here. Let's scroll down. Come on down. Whoa. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get my camera situated. Alright. There we go. I can get this bad boy going. There we go. There we go. Also, it comes with this blaster. It's got a really nice sculpt. I can't recall if this is actually the one he carries in the books, but it's still pretty good. Like I said, nice sculpt, nice detail. No paint. But also, another cool thing, that the handle here comes down like so. Has a peg right here that will connect to top of the drone. So now, you have a spider with a gun on his head. I mean, pretty cool, right? I mean, spider with a freaking gun on his head. I mean, Behold, spider with a gun on his head. Now, on to the meat and potatoes of the review. The Transformer himself. And boom, boom, boom. Here he is. Bam. Kaon. Now let's just scroll down before I even say anything about it. Let's just get my profile here and start from the top. Go down to the bottom. That's a slow. Very cool. But yeah, I totally dig the eyes. It's a straight comic book Kaon. I mean, this eye is just a pool. It's the pool of darkness. This is how he actually is in comic book. You never see any kind of an iris or anything. It's just shadowed. Kind of reminds me of almost like Michael Myers or something. You know, because he has the devil's eyes. But yeah, he has quite a bit of paint on him. Let's see, gold paint apps here. On the arm, oh, that's just at the forearm, a little bit of I guess you'd call that like the French vanilla, almost kind of shaded brown. More gold here on the wrist. Gold here on the, I'm not sure what you would call that, but anyway, it's gold on it. Yeah, gold here on the top of the leg here. Let's see, this brow line, gold. On his ears, more gold paint accents. Silver paint here. Oh yeah. All very, very nice. Let's see here before I get, see, let's go into a little bit of the articulation. See, arms can go out that far. Go out that far. Back that far. His what we call these things here? Man, now I'm drawing a blank. I know what these are called. Tesla coils. Yes, his Tesla coils can go up and down as well, which is pretty cool. I like to keep them kind of like that, but I guess you could just go straight up. Pretty cool. Other arm about the same. Goes out that far. Goes out that far and back that far. Gotta watch out for the backpack. It's quite the backpack, but it's nothing too extra. It's true to the character. I mean, honestly, as far as the backpack goes, they store a whole lot in here. Almost the whole damn chair is right there, which is pretty cool. I mean, considering that it literally is a chair on this man's back. Now, in the waist area here, got a little bit of a hula motion going. Yeah, like he turns this far and turns that far. He doesn't have a full 360 on the waist, but I think it's pretty good within human parameters. I mean, how many of us can really turn all the way around? None of us. None of us. And yeah, so it has somewhat of an ab crunch. Goes forward that much. Goes back that much. Yeah. So overall, I think it's good enough. Most figures can't do that at all, so definitely a plus. The hands, although not the normal typewriter type hands that I'm used to of MMC, but these hands are more already one shape. But they hold the gun pretty well, and they go around this far. You can turn my way around, 360. Pretty stiff, pretty tight. Now on the other side, this hand. When you turn it a certain way, like this, it becomes kind of loose. But when you turn it back to the normal stationary, it's pretty decent. So, hey, it's alright. Now, as for the legs, let's go ahead and split them out. The legs go out this far. It's about as far you get with them. But, again, it's okay. It's not mad at it. Same other leg. Pretty good. Alright, go back that far. Go forward that far. You gotta be careful with the legs, because when you pull forward too far, it wants to bow out like that. which is part of transformation. But I guess it's something you could do. Have him doing the Spartan kick. But I don't think he holds on balance there. But yeah, it's something you can do. But both legs the same way. Go out that far, back that far, out that far. Alright. Now for the toe, feet, has a ankle ratchet this far. Both feet do the same thing. Toe bend. It's pretty cool. Yet again for transformation. Toe twist. And this appears to be silver paint apps, which is very nice. Could easily just been unpainted plastic, so I'm happy they went the extra mile on that. Now, to get him to stand, you have to use these, like a better word, stilettos. Otherwise, he's just gonna fall flat on his ass. But I'll demonstrate. Right, let's put these back down. Mind you, when you pull him out of the box, he comes just like that with these down. And it took me a second to realize, why can't he stand? But here, let me give you guys hold on, put him down. As you can see, nothing. Now, what should pop out is dainty little heels here. Yes, I said dainty. There we go. And to the other such, get those kind of point down, if you guys can see. Now he stands like a champ. So yeah. Now regarding those hands I was telling you guys about, bring the spider back in. Unpeg that. Alright. Holds it just fine. Give him a shaking, gun is holding. Although it does kind of want to turn, but you can just, so you took your hand, just turn that bitch right back. Alright, now, the drone. Though I would never display it like this, it just gives you the option to peg onto his arm as somewhat of a shield or a buckler by using these pegs right there. So what you want to do, fold legs back down. Peg using the hole right here. Pegs in like that. Yet again, something you can do. Not something I'm necessarily going to do, but something you can do. Yeah, well, with all that good stuff being said, I'm about to cut out here and go on a transformation. In fact, I know this is an older figure, so I feel like there's anyone who wants this guy surely already has him. So I won't bother showing transformation, but if everyone's curious, I'm going to get back with that and give my thoughts on it. Alright, here I am back with the first transformation. Also, a bit of a fan mode, but I figured I'd get this out of the way first. This is his, lack of a better word, scorpion form. You know, take that with a grain of salt. You can tell it's kind of a makeshift transformation, but you know, as far as the toy goes, I guess it is official. And all truth be told, it doesn't per se look that bad. So I definitely would have hidden the hands a little better. But hey, whatever. You know, like I said, it's more of a MMC fan thing. But now it's in this mode, you can see more of the paint details here. You know, the chair uses for the tail. More of the white, light brownish, almost French-vanilla paint apps. I don't know what that color is, but you guys tell me in the comments Looks pretty good. And the gun plugged in on top of the tail / chair here to complete the look. And the drone separates to create the 6 legs here on the back. And it's as easy as taking his feet and just turning them into the claws. It's pretty neat. Yeah. But yeah, this is a kind of a fictitious mode, not exactly in the comics, but it's something you can do if you wish. You know, it's your toy, you display them how you want to. But this is definitely not my favorite transformation. My favorite is definitely the one I'm getting ready to show you guys next. So just hold on with a little bit of that editing magic. Salam Nuspa, also known as, occasionally, the Black Gentleman. We'll do that for you in quick here in a jiffy, sir. Ah! And now, I give you Electro Shock Chair. This right here has always been his intended transformation. This is the comic book accurate transformation. The third, that hidden form, but you know, something nice, but ultimately, Kaon needs to transform into a electroshock torture chair. And here he is. In all of his sick, messed up elegance. But yeah, as you can see, all the same paint accents. Sadly, the treads don't roll or anything, just mostly for looks, but still pretty cool. Yeah. There you go. The only thing I wish that maybe could have cleaned up a little better is probably the back here, because his hands just kind of hang out back there. It's too bad there was no way to like really collapse him to the wrist or something like that. But oh well, as always, he never really displayed anything from the back. And you can peg in his gun here, as I've done. Just give him more stability. I think it works pretty good. And also the drone itself. Right here, similar to the Scorpion mode, you can peg it in right. Let's see, right there. This little extra, I guess, added coolness, and it gives the drone something to do. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. But what is a electro shock chair without a unwitting participant? And that's why I have everybody's favorite, Swerve. This is just from Generation Swerve. Not to do a review on him or anything, but I definitely want to pick up the third-party Make Toys version. You know, I got the extra scratch laying around. But anyway, enough about that. Let's throw him in there. Not too many boxes can fit in here due to the size, but if you have any figure that doesn't have too much of a backpack, where it could be, you know, anything, it doesn't have to be a Transformer, any figure, you can put them in there and just have a cool display. So put this down here, little shock head. Right here. Let's see. And you can close in the spider legs for added effects. Let's see. And there we go. Very, very cool. Sorry guys if I lost a little bit of my lighting. My flash just went out. But hey, whatever. We all here. We'll just get through it, won't we? Get through it. Yeah, that's what we do. Get through shit. Anyway, yeah. There he is. I think that's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. The alt mode is not exactly something that, you know, you can just put next to anything, because it's a very different alt mode. You can tell when this guy was created for comic books. It's not like your standard car, jet, or tank, or even a beast alt mode. This is a freaking electro shock chair. I mean, but if I had an extra, if I double dipped on this figure, I would definitely like to have one just for alt mode, and I would definitely put a figure in there just to have on display like this. I think that's pretty cool. Well, I'm gonna get them transformed back, and I'll come in with some size comparisons and my final thoughts on the figure itself. All right, back with that scale as I promised. Here he is next to a Hasbro Voyager Astro Train. All right, let's see here. Get a sense of how it compares to that. Now here he is with Deluxe Cabana Wars Prowl. Alrighty. And just because everybody loves Swerve, here's Swerve. It's a Scout class. Actually, Scout class. That's totally a discontinued thing. What happened to that? Well, we went straight to Legends. But anyway, whatever. I digress. Anyway, here is that. Now I'll come back to you guys with a quote-unquote final thoughts. Alright, as promised, my final thoughts on this figure. Well, first things first. To want something like this, you definitely gotta be a IDW fan. Because honestly, who else would want to buy this? It's a neat figure, but it's so strange and different. It's not something that you would, buy on a whim. But for everyone else who's still listening, I'm assuming that you are IDW fans, like myself. Then yeah, he's a total buy. And if I give him a score out of 1 out of 10, I don't believe in that quote-unquote perfect figure. Although I think I did give Carnifex a 10, but that's just me being Overlord fanboy. But I would give this guy definitely a solid 7. Only thing, if I could change maybe one thing of articulation, I'd probably give him movable fingers, because I do like that. But he does have a bit of a ab crunch, which so awesome, especially on the back end. Really cool. Makes some good poses. And yeah, give him a 7. So yeah, if you are a fan of Kaon, definitely grab him. To my knowledge, this is the only version that exists. I think except for the Iron Factory version, but I'm not really a fan of Legend class figures, at least not as a collection. So yeah, pick him up. He's awesome. He's good. Super awesome. I don't know how many ways I can wank the guy, but yeah, definitely pick him up. And as always, like, share, and subscribe. I always want to grow my channel, get bigger, do better things. This is Sodom Noonspa signing out, aka the Black Gentleman. So welcome to Sodom Noonspa's bloopers. Anyway, I was regaling my girlfriend with stories of my different nicknames. Although I'm working on the Black Gentleman. But yeah, I was talking about my name of that since it's Louis Rich.
If you're gonna change it now.
Listen, everybody, no one's gonna see this video.
It's too early in the game.
It is too early in the game. She's right, but horse
change it now.
choker.
If you're gonna be the Black Gentleman, change it now.